Hey there, boys and girls. Before I get started, I want to explain a little bit about what I'm trying to accomplish in this series of videos I'm creating. So, the idea here is that I'm going to talk about some of the games that I played growing up and how they influenced the way I play games today, and also why I have such high expectations from modern developers. So if you're not familiar with this game, you're looking at Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2. Obviously, there was a game before this, which I have played, called Dark Forces, but this game really stands out for me, and it was a pretty big leap in technology for the time. There are a lot of factors that make this game classic, yet innovative at the same time. Firstly, and possibly the most important if you're a Star Wars fan, this game introduced fairly complex lightsaber play. What I mean by that is you can chop enemy limbs off. You can deflect and reflect enemy fire, and you can even lock sabers with a Dark Jedi. In this video, I have yet to acquire my lightsaber, but in a later video I will expand on the concept which was first introduced in this game. Secondly, I'd like to say the merging of the classic arcade style game and a larger adventure style game. You still have health packs, shield packs, ammo, power-ups, and weapon drops in this game, but they're not initially predictable. And by that I mean, once you've played the level, you can easily find them the second time through. There are even secret areas which your perfectionist friends will undeniably hunt for the next year. Another great reason this game excels in the history of Star Wars games is that it has an awesome story. It's not directly linked to the movies, although there are some hints, especially in the later games, but it has a unique Star Wars feel. If you've never played the game before, but you've watched the Star Wars movies, you're going to fall in love with the story because it's something new. The developers took a chance on an idea that would persist and flourish in the gaming industry. Cutscenes. The cutscenes in this game make you feel like you're part of a movie that's real. Although they don't look like much now, the acting and film production that was put into the game was pretty awesome. I think the idea behind it was to make you connect more to your character, Kyle Katarn, and also to get pumped before and after the levels. Imagine you're reading a book, and you've gotten to the page with the next chapter. You might find an illustration to match the point in your reading. You might not realize it, but you spend more time than you think looking at that chapter page, not only because it's an illustration, but it creates a sense of achievement, which this game also plays with. If anyone here remembers the first time they played a game like World of Warcraft, you might recall the original cinematic trailer. Although in World of Warcraft it doesn't accurately portray the graphic quality and gameplay, it lavishly portrays the concept, style, and story of the game. The cutscenes in Dark Forces 2, they had a similar effect. Let's talk about the environment now. To me, this is why I can go back, play this game, and still enjoy it. That's an incredibly impressive ability for a game to have. I have an extremely hard time going back to the Nintendo 64 and playing games like the Ocarina of Time, but I still love that game. It might be because I'm able to play this game in a high resolution. It might be because I can use my modern PC to play the game with my modern mouse. But what I'm going to tell you now is that it's a combination of those things, with the fact that the levels are massive and uniquely futuristic. Early in the video, you see me jump into some octagon-shaped tunnels. This is the beginning of the second level, and up until this point, you've seen nothing like this before. It's an exciting feeling the first time and a nostalgic feeling every time after that. It actually feels like you're on a different planet every level, which is almost always true. Even though textures and objects are reused, they are done so in a beautiful way. Imagine you're playing Minecraft and one guy creates a house out of cobblestone. And nothing but cobblestone, you know, there's always that guy. It's efficient, it keeps the zombies out, but it's not fun to look at. Dark Forces 2 is not a house made out of cobblestone. It takes all of the textures in the environment and masterfully displays them. Sometimes it's to make you think, wow, I am really high up on this building, or I bet there's a stormtrooper behind that wall. Without a good environment like this one, your game is going to suffer. So that's about all the time we have for this video, but expect more videos to come soon. I have hours and hours of footage to sort through and years of ideas and thoughts to express. But what I really want to know is what you guys think. I want to hear your perspectives, and I want to know if you have a different game that has a similar effect on you. Dark Forces 2 is a classic game I will remember for my entire life, and I owe it to this game to at least discuss, dissect, and understand why it worked for me, and why I still enjoy it. One of us might find the answer that developers are looking for today, hidden in a forgotten history of games that inspire us. And with that, I will see you next time. I'm Thomas, and I hope you will like this video and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And under any circumstances, leave a comment. Thank you.